Hi FlossTube, it's Lorna the Ladybird Stitcher. Today is Thursday the 1st of September. I hope everyone's been well. I want to apologise about the lighting today. It's evening now. I tried to, my daughter has started taking naps again, and I was going to film during her nap today, but the lady next door asked me to look after her little girl, so I wanted to help out, so I thought I'll do it tonight. My husband's at the gym and I'm going to try and get through this before he comes back, because he will not let me get through it. He'll just tease and tease, so I just want to get through it before then. So I think I've got about, sorry, I'm looking at my clock, I think I've got about 20 minutes before that happens, so let's try to get through this. I have a finish, and that was my daughter's card. It was from the Ultimate Cross Stitch Fantasy book, and it was the Happiness Fairy, which is this one. I did make some changes to it, so it was from this book, and that's the card there. So in the book it actually said happiness down the bottom, and I changed that to say happy, because like I said last time, my daughter likes to say happy when people ask her how she is, how are you? She says happy, so I wanted that to say happy, and then at the bottom I put happy birthday, or I put birthday in stickers, and then I had punches and made some flowers there just because the birthday was too far to the right. I removed the background. There was a bit of background behind the girl, like a tiled background. I removed that, and there was also a border as well, and I didn't stitch that, and the reason for that was it would have been way too big otherwise for a card. So that's that one. I can't say I enjoyed this. I like what it looks like now. I love the colours, but I didn't really enjoy stitching it. I think it was because I felt like I had to get it done, and I was on a time deadline, and it took away from other stitching. But yeah, I just didn't enjoy stitching it that much. It could have been because it was on 20 count Ada. I'm not sure, I just didn't enjoy it. So I'm hoping that's not a Joan Elliott thing. I think it was just this piece because it was a time deadline. So yeah, I'm calling it the Happiness Fairy. And that's finished. That's that. And then I worked on 4 whips this month. Excuse me. I'm still working on the Haid Challenge number 3, and for that I'm doing Mini Cinderella on the Stairs by Ruth Sanderson, and that's the picture there. And here's what it looked like the last time I showed it to you. And this is what it looks like now. So I'm trying to focus on this one this month, and the reason for that is because it's part of the challenge. It needs to be done by the middle of October, but I really want to finish it in the next couple of weeks, so that I can get back to my other whips. I've got the rest of this row to go, and then I've got one full row of 10, and then I think it's a row of 8 after that. So I'm getting there. I'm finding this quite slow to stitch on. I think it's the method. What I normally like to do with Haids is a combination of parking and stitching down, well, it's a combination of parking and cross country, but within a row down, or within a column of 10 by 10 squares. And with this one you have to stop after each 10 by 10 block and park, and I'm finding that quite slow. So yeah, I think I'll go back to my preferred method after this challenge, but I would like to get the challenge done anyway. So I'm stitching this one on 18 count Aida, and it's 2 over 1 full crosses. Okay. And then I did a little bit of work on my Mill Hill design, which was it's called Palace Theatre, and it's going to look like that when it's finished. And here's what it looked like the last time you saw it. And here's what it looks like now. I'm sorry about this thread, I'm going to cut that out. It came through from the back, but I'll need to fix that after this. There. I'm just stitching on this when I've got a few minutes here and there, so I'm not getting much work on it done, but it'll get there. There's no time deadline on this that I've put on it, so whenever it gets done, it'll get done. I don't mind. That's that one. Then I'm working on Mini Pretty Little London by Satsuma Street, and here's what it will look like when it's finished. And here's what it looked like the last time you saw it. And this is what it looks like now. So I've finished, I think the last time I showed this to you, I had the entire half here done, and maybe a little bit of the bridge done. I didn't work on it for very long, but this month I know I worked on this part of the bridge and just worked down on the columns. So that's it there now. Again, there's no deadline on this, but I would like to get it done just so that I can sort of have another finish and fewer whips. I'm just kind of feeling like I've got too many whips on the go at the moment. Just that for me, I know there are a lot of other people who have a lot more whips than I do, but for me, I just want to bring the number of whips down. So, and then I worked on Once Upon a Time, and here's what it looked like the last time you saw it. And here's what it looks like now. That's it there. And this month I worked on the August square, and I believe it's the Bremen Musicians. I don't know that story at all, so I don't know much about it. I'll have to do a bit of research on that, but I'd never heard of them before I did this. So I did a little bit more on the borders, or maybe it was just the grey bit around the square that I worked on. So yeah, I've just made a small start on September there. So this month I hope to finish the September square and bring the borders down a little bit further. And this is on 28 count Lugana. It's called Fool's Gold by Colour Cascade Fabrics in Australia. That was not the recommended fabric. I wanted to go with an Australian fabric dyer for this one, just to save on cost, and Tammy from Colour Cascade Fabrics had Fool's Gold, and I thought that was a pretty good match to the one they were recommending. And then one I haven't worked on for a very long time. I think I started it in April last year and I haven't worked on it since. because I wasn't enjoying it. I just pulled it out for some reason. It's called Tea Time Welcome. So that says welcome friends, and it's just a chair with some tea on it and flowers. I like the design, but I'm not enjoying stitching on it. It's on 18 count ivory Aida, but the Aida's very, very stiff. I'll show you what it looked like the last time I showed it to you back in April last year. And here's what I've got done now. So I didn't work on this for very long at all. It's just one that I decided to pull out. I was thinking of doing the Stitch Mania Facebook group challenge. It's called the US Federal Election Challenge, or it might be called something else, but it's going to start on the 25th of October. The first challenge is to work on something with red in it. I don't have too many pieces with much red in them, and none of the pieces are up to working on red, so I thought I'd try and get this piece up to the red in the chair. I don't know whether I am going to work on that challenge now. We have actually been told that we might be able to move into our house a lot sooner than we expected, which is fantastic, but it means that we're going to be doing a lot of renovations and preparation and packing and that kind of thing, so I don't know if I'll be able to stitch as much as I want to while that's going on. So yeah, although I'd like to work on that, I don't think it's going to work, but anyway, we'll see. So they're all my whips, and then I'm trying to cut back on my purchases. I've spent a lot of money over the last couple of months, just because so many people had sales and things, and I wanted to take advantage of the sales, but my stash is, I've got a lifetime supply of whips and kitted up projects, and then I've got probably another 3 lifetime supply worth of other charts that I could kit up, and yeah, I don't need any more stuff, but there were some pretty good sales on it and I took advantage of them. But given that we're moving as well, that's going to cost money, and I just want to cut down. But these are all things that I bought. Well, these ones are on sale as well. They are needle minders from Needle Minder Obsession. I'll put the link below. Kristeen is the owner of this store, and she has a Facebook group as well as an Etsy store, and she's in Australia. So there's the Fairy Godmother, there's a Russian doll, and Mary Poppins, and then she was running a sale because she'd reached 500 members in her group, so I wanted to take advantage of that. There's an apple, a little ladybird on a flower, Pinocchio, and then this beautiful flower. I know I didn't order that, and I told Kristeen that I didn't want to send it back, I'd keep it, so let me know how much I owe you. And she said that was actually a gift to me, so that was really sweet. And so yeah, I want to put Pinocchio on my Pinocchio project, which I didn't work on this month, but it's the Thomas Kincaid Pinocchio. And then I might rearrange a few of them on my current projects, but yeah, they're really nice there. And then these are, I ordered these in the October sale that Colour Cascade Fabrics, in the June sale that Colour Cascade Fabrics had, but with any sale with dyeing of fabric, they always take a while to sort of get through all the orders. So they only just arrived, and this one is, these are all on 28 count Lugana. This one's Opal Brown Sugar. It's showing up pretty true to colour, even though the lighting isn't very good. It's basically already brown. That's that one. I did have plans for this. I think I was going to use this one on Angel of Love, but I accidentally ordered the opal Lugana for that one, and given the number of beads in that project, I don't think it should go on an opal fabric. Just my opinion. So I'm sure I'll find something else for this one to work on, but that's called brown sugar. And then now this one's called Fairy Tale. It's also on 28 count opal Lugana, and these are all by Colour Cascade Fabrics. So it's a little bit more pink than you're seeing in the picture there. It's beautiful, sort of maybe a bit darker than baby girl pink. It's just really nice mottled. And what was I going to work on for that? Sorry, I did have plans for this one. I'm just trying to remember what. Oh no, I was going to put Angel of Love on this one and put Celtic Winter on brown sugar, but again, I accidentally chose opal Lugana for the Angel of Love piece, and I would rather put that on a plain fabric. Not plain, I still want it to be hand dyed, but not opal, just because of the number of beads on it. So I'm sure I'll find a project for that one. And then, I'm sure you've all seen this, but Mirabilia released Rapunzel. I think this was, again, their June release. This is number 145. And it says, this pattern is inspired by the German fairy tale published in 1812 by the Brothers Grimm. Read more about Rapunzel on the inside. So this one doesn't have any currant water lilies. It's got some Krennic and some Mill Hill beads and DMC. I bought the embellishment pack. I won't go through all of them, but that's basically, there's some treasures here. I'm missing some beads. Tammy was waiting for those to come in from Colour Cascade Fabrics again, and she told me today that they've just come in, so that she'll be sending me those. But the Krennics, they're the Krennics that are required for this. And then for the fabric, I'm sorry, I should have had these taken out. So this is 28 count Lugana, and it's called Indian Sunset. And that's a dark sort of apricot. So that'll look really nice. I did look on that on the viewer.net to find what looked best with Rapunzel. But I've since learned that Lugana dyes a lot lighter than other fabrics. So I'm going to have to look at what's shown on the viewer and see how it compares to the actual fabric that I've got. Yeah. I'm in no position to start that right now anyway, so I don't think it really matters that much. Now, I just wanted to say there was a lady who was I don't think she actually makes videos, but she did comment on my video, on my last video, and she put 2 questions on at the bottom and asked that I answer them in my next video. And I said that I'd be glad to, but I didn't write them down, and unfortunately they've now disappeared. I don't know whether the lady actually took them down herself, or whether YouTube's done something strange with them, but they're gone. So Beverly, if you're watching and you still want me to answer those questions, can you please comment on this video and let me know what those questions are, and I'll do my best to answer them in my next video. So I'm sorry I can't answer them this time. I don't remember what they were. I'm sorry, my memory is not that good. So that's all I've got to show you. My plans for this month: I want to finish the September block on Once Upon a Time. I would like to finish the third challenge in the Haid, so the parking challenge. So that would be the first page of Mini Cinderella on the Stairs. And then I would like to start on Singer Sampler, which is the Do Re Mi, the Do Re Mi piece by, sorry, I've got an itchy eye instead of an itchy nose today, by Silver Creek, I think they're called. I don't know whether I'll get to that. My husband kind of told me I need to put cross-stitching on the back burner for a while we get the move sorted, and I kind of agree with him, but I still need to do some because that's my me time and I need it. I don't know how much stitching I'll get done, but I will try and do some. So if you don't see me at the end of this month, it's because I don't have much to show you, but excuse me, sorry, I've just had dinner. I will try to come back, but I'm not sure if I will be able to. But I hope everyone has a great stitchy month, and hopefully I'll see you at the end of this month. Take care, everyone. Bye.